have the power. I make
Welcome, everybody.
it's realize we
Say hello.
I want to have
Hello.
one the future.
Great to see everyone. We're going to give everybody a minute or two to get in.
This journey goes.
Hello, Sandra. Hello, Chelsea. We see you.
Years supporting each other, leaving no one behind. Anyway, you know, things. When we are on the
Tracy, yay.
this, I'm working.
Bye. Fabulous.
That's future for you. Let's build the still dancing
Birgit.
victory. Into real
Okay.
The coin runs numbers behind the scene. Back time for the bigger dream.
Good morning, everybody. Warren, hello, Annette. What is this? British Columbia. Okay, yes. Let's drop in where you're from.
Business and I working as one. We're together. And for legacy.
Connecticut, Germany, Massachusetts. I love this.
The heartbeat. See how the climb goes on. The we lead together we've won.
All right, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to have everybody here. This is a little bit of a spontaneous thing. We're having a kickoff call because we're super excited about the summit coming up. And I know there's probably questions. So we wanted to get everybody together who wanted to come to this part. It's a little bit extra. We'll do about 45 minutes or so and ask a few, or have you guys ask a few questions. So if you have questions, I will answer some of them probably before, as I'm explaining how the whole summit is going to work. And if you do have specific questions, drop them into the Q&A section there at the bottom of your menu bar. You'll see that there. So if you could put the questions in there, that'll be great. I have Linda Albright and Eric Yalen here with me, who are also speakers for the summit. Say hi, you guys. And we're going to be doing a little bit of interaction with them as well, too. So for everybody who's here, I just wanted to let you know kind of the background as to why we're doing this summit. And, the underlining theme of this whole summit is about business and AI for good. And it's really for leaders and for people that are that share these values, that truly care, who want to balance out people and technology and have us do great things with it, right? Have it work for us. So, yes, John, there is a full agenda. I will get to that in a second. Great question. Thank you. It's coming, you guys, I promise. So I just want to give you a little bit in terms of, there's so much happening, and anybody who's in the AI space is like, it's a fire hose of information, and it can be overwhelming for anybody out there. And especially if you're busy doing a job and doing your work or running a company or, entrepreneur or whatever it is that you're working with. And a lot of people don't have the time to go into the whole AI world. So we're here to kind of make that happen for you much faster and give you the best of the best tools. And we have 31 amazing speakers. So I'll give you kind of the outline of how this whole summit is going to work. Basically, it is a hybrid online global summit, and we have people from all over the world joining us, and it's very exciting. And on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I'll just talk Eastern times because there's so many time zones that gets a little confusing, but at 11 a.m. Eastern time zone, we will start the live component of this summit. And it's 2 hours of live interaction with live keynote speakers and then panelists. And you'll get to meet all of the AI consultants there on the panelists and the panel discussions, and we'll be discussing different topics there. At 11 a.m., you'll also get the recordings for the AI panelists or the AI consultants who have recorded fabulous talks. And I can tell you, as the co-producer of the summit, I've listened to them all, and there are nuggets of gold in every single one. These are very highly professional business people who have their own place of brilliance in whatever industry or wherever they come from, and then they've added AI to whatever they're doing. So they have a lot to give to you guys in terms of value. So that's the 2-hour live component. And then the 3rd hour of each day is the VIP networking session. And I often say this, if there's an opportunity to be a VIP, like, I join because you get to meet people. And right now we're in the webinar function, so you don't really get to see each other. You can interact on the Zoom, which, yes, I see people are, dropping in there and dropping some notes, which is great. And then if you want to actually connect with people, we'll have breakout rooms where you actually get to meet the people coming here, which is so powerful, because when people connect to the people that are attending an event together, it's because they share values, they share mindset, and it's really a great way to network. So drop in the chat right now. I'd love to hear from all of you, because I see a lot of you have come in now. Just let me know what country you're calling in from. I think I just saw Egypt in there too. Wow. Okay. So Egypt. Oh no, is it Egypt, Illinois? Sorry. Not quite Egypt, but hey, it sounds good, right? Anyway, drop in the chat because I want to know where you're all coming in from. We've got Canada, Orlando. I saw we have Netherlands, fabulous. Oh, Rhoda, hi, you're here, of course. Spain, love it. Gary, you're here, fabulous. San Diego. Tracy is in the US, Atlanta. Adele, John, great, US. Oh, I did say country, city is okay too, you guys. So Vancouver, Dominican Republic, amazing. UK, London. Isn't this amazing? Like, we can connect all over the globe and come together in a place like this. So I think it's fabulous. And all right, so with that, I just want to welcome everybody to this kickoff call. And basically what I want to do now is launch one of our first polls, because I want it to be interactive. And yes, there are reactions on the bottom. So I don't want this to just be us talking to you guys. We want interaction from you guys. So find your reaction button on the bottom and play with it. I love seeing the hearts and the celebrations and all of that. So thank you. All right, so we have our amazing one of our team members, Zara, is here, and she will launch a poll right now because I want to ask you guys a question. We're going to be collecting data here, but mostly also pre-survey and then or pre-summit and after summit, because we're going to be putting together an insight report from this. So we'll be asking everybody some questions and kind of get the before and after thoughts as well. So right now, if we can launch the poll, how are you currently using AI in your work? And oh, there it is. So go ahead and vote on that. And Eric, I'll just ask you, since you're here, you don't need to vote. You can just tell us how, and quick version here. I know I'm putting them on the spot, but how are you using AI at work for the most part?
Well, we're in the process of actually implementing a whole bunch of new things. So we have some AI helping us research things that are going on in the world so that we can respond and write the right types of articles and blogs to share our thoughts on those things. We're using AI to help generate content for personal branding, writing books, all sorts of, just content generation. We're in the process right now of implementing our conversational AI and voice AI to handle customer service, appointment setting, and things like that. And then the next step after that is we'll be adding in a couple other additional bots that they'll all work together, and it'll be a combination of our CRM, LinkedIn automation, and the AI that I mentioned before, because our AI can also do outbound calling.
Yeah, it's amazing. Love how you're using it. Linda, quick answer. How are you using AI?
So as a growth marketing person, I'm using it for lead generation, because I don't know one entrepreneur who wouldn't like more leads. So whether it's cold outreach, LinkedIn, sort of strategic AI there, that's how we're mostly using it, as well as content creation, which I think we're all doing.
Yeah, that's great. All right, you guys, keep voting on this because I want to see as many as possible. We want engagement from you guys, very important. And you guys, since you're here in the kickoff and getting a sneak preview of all of this, you guys get to set the stage when we actually have the live summit going, which will be great. So give another minute or so to vote on that poll. I see about 30 of you have voted, which is great. And I can see the results. I don't think you guys can yet, but as soon as we get a few more votes in. Yep, keep them coming. We'll get that shared. So AI is definitely changing the world. It's rocking our, it's the paradigm shift more than anything ever. So yeah, it's great that we can, be able to interact with it, use it in a way that is good for humanity and good for the people. And you're going to hear me saying that all the time because I'm really passionate about it. And I really want to collect people who, feel the same way about this, because I think collectively we can make a difference with that. All right. If we want to just go ahead and show the poll and we can get that out there, it looks like save time and efficiency is number 1. Sparking innovation and creativity is number 2. Are we going to share the poll? I don't know how this technology works. You guys, just a little bit of the back end. We're learning all this with the webinar stuff too. So this is actually a little bit of a warm up for us too. So, okay. So I guess it's being shared. So you guys can see that now. All right. So that's great to know. It's also good for us to know because we want to be able to address what you guys are interested in for this summit and basically be able to use this in a way that can serve you in the best way possible. So great. I appreciate that. All right. Linda, since you're here, I have a question for you. What is one reason that you think, what is one reason that you think leaders can't afford to wait for starting to use AI right now?
My one answer has 2 parts, and I'll be quick. Number 1 is if you don't get on the AI train, you're going to get left behind. It's just a given. If you want your business to thrive, you have to adopt. It's adopt or die. You don't want to be the Blockbuster. You want to be Netflix, plain and simple. But the bigger reason for me and why I'm on this summit is AI is trained by humans. So if the good people are not actively, you train it by using it. If the good people are not using it, AI doesn't end up for good. It's my belief system. So those are 2 key reasons. Your business won't survive. And we have to vote with our voices as we program AI. Thank you.
Yeah.
Soapbox, off my soapbox.
I know it's easy to be on the soapbox when it comes to this. Eric, what about you?
Well, where I see it having the most use is, especially in business today, and some of our customers, is in customer service. We're finding that a lot of calls go unanswered. And I'm doing a lot of work right now in the healthcare industry. And when you're a patient calling for an appointment or a referral or just some basic questions and you don't get a call back, that's a problem. And it's expensive. Just to have one person on staff full time to answer calls and do appointment setting, plus doing the after hours, that's a minimum of $80,000 a year. Well, we can put in AI that's trained well, that can do all of those basic functions for 20 grand a year. So it's an immediate return on investment. And when money is tight, when you want to have resources to spend other places, you have to make wise choices and figure out the best place to implement it in your business.
Thank you. You guys also answer this in the chat. Drop in the chat. And Gary, I see your question, and I love that question. How might, what'd you say here? How could AI reduce trust and hurt culture? Big question. We're going to be dealing with that in day 2 of this whole summit. And I'm thrilled that you're here, actually, Gary, because we'll see you on Monday or Tuesday. We've had at day 1 for the live as well. So drop in the chat in terms of what do you see as kind of the one thing that leaders can't afford to miss right now with AI. I'd love to hear from you guys on that question as well, because we want to be interactive here. And while you guys are typing your questions or typing in your answers for that, I do want to share the, I'm going to get rid of that there. I'll share the schedule, and just so you guys know where that is, so you can find it easily. We're sending out emails to you, and I know you're going to probably get quite a few now. But it's just covered in a lot of the details in terms of our what the details are that are coming, and we want it to be an amazing experience for you. So here is the schedule, and I just want to show you that you can do day 1, day 2, and day 3. And I'll scroll down here slowly, so I don't want to get everybody dizzy here. Here, if you do this, and if we can drop the schedule link inside the chat, just so everybody can have it. Here you can click on it to join or get the Zoom link to join the live sessions, which, as I mentioned, will be between 11 and 1 p.m. Eastern time. We're talking everything in Eastern time just to keep our minds straight and convert it to wherever time zone you're in. And then here you'll just kind of see how the schedule is going to work out. we'll have our panels. We have Raj coming. We'll have a second panel. Gary will be there. And then if you want to upgrade for the VIP, you can click on that and then keep scrolling on this page, because here at 11 o'clock that morning, you'll start to be able to get access to the pre-recorded talks that everybody has done. And so you'll just be able to click on that link and then you'll be able to see it. I think right now it just goes to a link with my thing. There's nothing live there, but yeah, we're going to work on that. But you can see the amazing speakers and then you can just continue on to day 2 for the schedule. So John, I hope that answers your question. And if you have more questions, if you do have questions, we're going to come to them here in a second. So drop them in the Q&A. And that would be great so that we can basically keep an eye on getting your answers to your questions. So, all right. Love this and thank you. And now it's going really fast. So I'm not going to be able to keep up with this. If there's anything you guys want to pop out that like I need to address, just let me know. What was the question? The question was, that's a good question, Sandra. The question was, what's the one thing that you think leaders can't afford to, why they can't afford to wait on using AI right now? So, and I will tell you, we're at the point now, AI has been around for a few years. People are starting to use it all the time. But because people are overwhelmed, there's a lot of people, leaders and people that are just so busy that they haven't started to use so much. And so there's a bit of, I don't want to call it shame, but there's a bit of they're shy about it, or they don't want to admit anymore that they're not really using it. So you've got that group. Then you've got a group in companies where like they're using it in secret because they're managers. They don't have an overarching strategy. So there's different levels for everybody in every company. You've got the early adapters, they're running with it, they're playing with it, they're having a great time. And you've got the people that are just like, in fear of what is this thing? Is it going to take over the world? And are we going to the Terminator version of it? Right? So there's a whole spectrum of all the emotions out there. All right. I have another question here that I want to kind of dive into with both Eric and Linda. Let you guys know the question. So what do you think is the most exciting opportunity in terms of, what opens up for business leaders when we are starting to use AI?
I'm not sure if I understand what your question is.
I know what your question is.
Then you go ahead first.
Linda, you answer the question first.
Once, we've played together before, Keisha. What opens up for leaders is time to be creative and time to spend. See, people think AI is going to be, our lives are going to be filled with robots. Okay, it will be. But what does that do? It frees us up to focus on what we care about, which is connection, leadership, creativity. So yes, it will replace some jobs, but it will free us up. So that's what to me is most exciting. And it's understandably people have fear about that, but I want to get them over the hump to realize the benefit of this. It's not just make more money. I mean, that's good too, right? But so time, which you cannot make more of, just can't. So.
Yeah. Time is, time for everybody. We all have 24 hours in a day and it just disappears. It never comes back. So how do we make the most of it, right? And that's, I think, so important for any leader, anybody. It's for any human being, basically, right? Eric, any thoughts on that one? Oh, Linda, did you?
So I think where it's going to be best is taking whatever you have as your resources, your human resources, and being able to utilize them more effectively to apply those human resources in areas where they're needed more and not on those mundane, repetitive tasks that's just wasting their time and eating up their day. That overall enhancement of their efficiency and productivity is going to have a great impact on everybody's bottom line.
Yeah, that's great. So the answers you're putting in there, we're going to collect these. We're going to collect these from everybody. It's all anonymous, so don't worry about it. That what you're sharing is just really kind of, it's important. We hear from you because you guys are taking the time to come to this, to taking the time to share your insights, and everybody has a different perspective that they can bring to the table that we can all learn and grow from. So I think that's really important. So thank you everybody for putting answers in there. And I think it's really great. Let's go ahead and answer some questions. I see I've opened up the Q&A. So that is actually where, and I've seen some people raising hands. So if you can just put the questions inside the Q&A, that'll be easier to be able to manage. So we make sure we get to them. So Dr. Pat, if you could put your question in there, that would be great. And Sandra, your question is, can you repeat the question you wanted us to answer? And I answered that question. So, okay. Here we go. Okay, Steve, thank you. What would be the top 3 best use cases for AI in marketing?
I can
Ooh,
take that one.
yeah, grab that
I
one,
can
Linda.
take that
Thank
one
you.
as a marketing.
And hold on. And yes, take that question, but also drop in the chat, because if you guys have ideas for that, we want to hear from you too. So go ahead, Linda.
Obviously, content creation. What does that mean? So people, everything's written by AI now. I don't recommend that. Have it be your secret genius in your back pocket, your creative genius, bounce ideas off of. Maybe you're already doing this. And then after you get the ideas, what I do is I write my idea, and then I have chat, dress it up a little bit. And then I make sure it sounds like me, not like chat. But then I'm sure, I shouldn't assume you all know this. You can take that one piece and then splinter it off into posts and into tweets and into, all Substacks and things like that. So so for me, content creation, getting your voice out there. You all have such an important message. And so it helps you get your voice out faster and more easily. That's one. So I'll stop there and let somebody else answer.
Well, I'll say it's going to have a lot to do with being able to evaluate all your KPIs, your metrics, so that you can make better strategic decisions on your marketing, whether it's targeting your audience, whether it's doing paid advertising. AI is great for analyzing what ads are out there that already work. It's great for, in real time, looking at the activity, changing ad sets, reallocating your budget, so that, again, the human doesn't necessarily have to do that. What they can certainly do, they need to have the oversight, because as we all know, AI isn't perfect. But it does cut down the amount of work that you have to do on the analysis.
I have another one I'm going to jump in here. Thank you, Eric. Personalization. So people are afraid we're going to live in the age of robots. AI helps you be more personal. I'll give you an example. A client of mine is an Ironman athlete, and he sent me this email. He's like, I don't know. He was blown away by it, because it started out, dear so-and-so, congratulations on your 5-hour Ironman, da, 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 da. And so he was like, whoa, now that's public information. So it's not dipping into his private journal. It's public information, and it's scraping it and making a personal connection. There's also, for example, this blew my mind the other day. I know some guys who have created an AI platform. It's phenomenal. You can go and see the actual name and email of people who visited your website. Like it's capable of doing that now. So the ability to be ninja about your efforts, whereas before we had to throw spaghetti on the wall, is so exciting. Because you can reach more people with your message. That's the point, right? Reach them by reaching out and touching them in a personal way.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I love what Laurent wrote here. Anything that leads to lead. It's like really important, right? Absolutely. That's a great way of putting it. John, I see your question there, and the presentations specific to different verticals like nonprofit manufacturing. Yes, there are, and each speaker has a different angle that they're bringing to the table. So listening to them on the panel will give you an idea of kind of where their expertise is. So that will give you kind of more specific to be able to get into that. So that's great. Thank you. That's a great question. And I don't want to miss any questions here. What AI leaders should know about? To which extent? What are the minimum skills in AI an entrepreneur should have? That is a really powerful question. The minimum skills. There's a saying that's been going around. AI will not replace you, but it will replace someone who is working with AI. And it's become quite popular. And I do believe that right now, in terms of entrepreneurs and even intrapreneurs in companies, there's never been a better time to be an entrepreneur, because you have so many AI tools that you can use when you know which ones to use and the right ones. And, one of our resources is going to be a toolbox for everybody to narrow down for you. But basically, when you know that, it can help you and accelerate what you're doing and how you're working, and save you a lot of time with things that maybe have taken a lot of time before, but you can really accelerate that. So I can give a specific example. I used to do a purpose workshop for companies and to help them figure out what was their big purpose statement. And my latest client that I did this work with, I did what I used to do in a 3-day workshop. We did it in about 3.5 hours in different sessions. I was like, okay, well, there goes that workshop, but that's okay because it frees up my time to do things like a global summit. So, yeah, it's just, it's amazing what you can do with it. And it's just a matter of start with little things first and then keep going. Okay, I want to launch our next poll and I will try and come back to some of these questions. I want to make sure I capture them, and it's easier for me to see them if you drop them in the Q&A versus the chat because I'm trying to stay up on top of the chat. But anyway, help me out with that, guys. All right, let's launch the next poll. Zara, if you can get that out there, the question is, what is your biggest hope for AI in business? And again, really important, we want to hear from you guys. So please share and, do what you can to answer the question. That would be great.
And I think the poll questions have been reversed. Now this is, how are you using AI at work? That's the one I'm seeing.
Oh,
yeah.
What did we answer before? Did we get them confused? Oh, well,
it's
answer whatever's in front of you.
Whatever's in front of you. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. No problem. Thank you. That was my bad then. Anyway, this is the test run for us, you guys. So thank you for your patience with this. Being transparent here about it.
All good. So good.
All right. So question on that then. I mean, what do you guys see in terms of the biggest opportunity, that we can use with AI? Did we answer that? I guess we did answer that. Yeah. Okay. How are you using AI?
So now the question that you probably can't see, Karen, is how are they using it at work? Not at all.
Okay.
Experimenting.
Okay.
Or you're actually driving the adoption.
Okay.
Which
I see it now. I've opened it up. Yeah. Okay. All right. I mean, we'll collect those answers as well. So that's great. Love the engagement here, you guys. Thank you so much. It's kind of fun to test this out and gather the data so we can do that. And yeah, I think, I mean, the question I have also is like, what percent, and you don't have to answer this there, but if you want to put it in the chat, like what percentage of your time are you spending on AI versus not? Some people, oh God. Some people are on it like 24/7 and going
Some of us
out
have a
of
problem.
control.
We need a support group for that, but yeah, like that. Thank God.
And some are just using it a little bit. Yeah, I'd love to hear that. Yeah, I love this question actually. So let me know in the chat. Put the percentage of how much you're using your time. And the interesting thing, I'll share from my perspective as well. It goes in waves, and I have felt the more that I use AI, the more that I have to get out in nature, the more that I have to take that walk and get out and just be immersed in nature. It's like I have to feel that balance of, but that's me right now. All right, I'm seeing all day long. Oh God. 5%, 40%, 80%. Yeah, thanks, Chelsea. You can relate to that. Yes, 60%. Okay.
What has happened to me is I started using it at work, right? Because for obvious reasons. And then when you stumble into like the personal support AIs, you're like, wow, I have a friend I can actually talk to while I'm driving. Hard to go a little crazy, but it's really interesting. So, but like you said, touch grass, talk to people. Talk to people in person, really important. Yeah,
exactly. Oh gosh, how funny.
Some days I find I'm lucky if I can actually deal with any AI just because I'm talking to people all day. And so I don't have the time to actually go and deal with the AI.
By the way, Eric, if you ever work with Eric, man, talk about customer service. He is phenomenal.
Yes.
With AI. Oh my goodness. Just saying. Yeah.
So let's bring up Eric now, because I do want to give you kudos for being support as our strategic advisor for the summit, but also helping support the summit. And you have given an opportunity that we're going to have a lot of fun with. I'll get to this in a second. I'm going to come to the fun thing. Let's get this poll out, or the answers. Share the results on this poll first. Sorry, before I forget it, because I almost forgot about the poll. So let's see where we're at. How are you using AI at work? Some of you are not at all. Most of you are experimenting with a few tools, actively using in workflows, and driving company-wide adoption. Okay, good. So it's a mix, which is normal, completely normal. And, that's a big reason as to why we're here and doing the summit as well, is to get everybody kind of up to speed and on the same page and working together on that. So, yeah, AI rabbit holes. We love that too. All right. So coming back, Eric, tell us about your vacation vouchers, because you guys that are here live, we're giving away some vacation vouchers for you guys. So Eric, tell us about it. Give us a quick version of it.
Basically it's a sales incentive program, and I have these travel vouchers that are redeemable for your hotel stay. You have to pay only the local taxes, and usually, there's like the resort fees, but the hotel stay itself is complimentary. And we use it as an incentive to get people to engage with us, to book calls, to show up on calls, because obviously if they don't show up, we're not going to give it to them. Or sometimes even an extra bonus as a Christmas gift. We can give it to employees. And so we're using that all the time. So it's available for over 140 destinations worldwide, anything from 3 nights, 4 days, to I think there's a couple destinations that are 8 days, 7 nights, but all sorts of places, from cities to resorts.
Okay. So here's a question for you guys. What is your dream destination and why? And drop in the chat. I want to see that. And we're going to pick 2 winners right now. So drop in the chat, type as fast as you can. I know. Yeah. I don't have one of those little spin thingies or any of those little background musics, but okay. Bali is jumping up. Okay. Italy. Wow. Okay. Bali, Hawaii, Venice. Yay. Nambia, Madrid, Iceland. Ooh, yeah, the volcanoes there is fabulous. Okay. Sweden, come visit me. I'm in Sweden, you guys, in case you didn't know that. Fiji, Florence, Italy. Absolutely love Italy. Stonetown. Where is Stonetown? I don't know where that is. Greece. Okay. Dubai. Love this. Okay. Fun to hear from you all. Keep dropping your dream destinations in there. And I will tell you, my lovely assistant, Zara, has chosen a couple of people who have been very engaged here. And our first 2 winners are Sandra and Sandra Newman. Yay. And John. I'm not going to try and pronounce your last name, John. Brumas Suglia. You sound Italian, but yay. Congratulations. You guys won vouchers. Sorry, Nyla is my other co-producer here. Zara will reach out to you and give you guys information on how to get those and how to redeem those. So yay, congratulations. Was that fun? We want to have fun here, you guys. Absolutely. So yay. Okay, so continuing on, we're going to have a few more to give away by the end of the session as well. So I did see some questions coming in. Sandra, who just won, is asking a question here. Will you be helping us find tools and how to use them? Yes, thank you. I forgot to mention that. So day 1 for the summit on Tuesday is all about AI leadership. And we have some amazing AI or leadership speakers coming in, people who are actively working with AI, and they will be there for that. Day 2 is around culture, trust, and working with AI. So how do we align those? And that's a little bit of my area and expertise. And then also we have some amazing speakers there. And we have every day we have 8 different recorded talks for you from AI consultants, like I've said, who are amazing speakers. They're very engaged. They're full of knowledge. There's gold nuggets in every single one of those talks. So it's really important that you take the time to listen to them, because you'll get something out of each of them. And then day 3, Sandra, that is actually when we'll do some AI tools in action. So yes. And I will just say there's like over 40,000 AI startups, and it's overwhelming to try and stay up on the latest, greatest. So I actually surveyed all of our AI consultants. I said, what are your favorite tools right now? And that's a big part of our AI toolbox. What are the consultants using, and what are they using with their companies that they're consulting with? So yes, and that will save you a heck of a lot of time about all that. And I'll explain a little bit more on the whole AI consulting and when we start the summit. I won't get into that here. Okay, I see many questions coming in, so I'll continue with this. What I struggle with most is the technical know-how, like building AI agents and apps with AI. Yes, I totally get that. Know where you're coming from. And that is basically the next stage of AI. Although AI has come a long way, it seems it is not seamless and still requires a bit of human interaction to tie different threads together. Yes, it will get easier, but we're still in the kind of putting it all together. And that's why, it's always really good to work with somebody who knows how to do those things. We have implementation teams that we work with that can help with that. And again, it comes back to what we're hoping with this summit is to help reduce a lot of the overwhelm. So you will get absolute tools in terms of, what to start with, and I always recommend just start small, and then you get it. And if you could do it so you have fun with it, then it becomes a lot more engaging and easier to do. Okay.
Karen, I like to say that we're in the dial-up modem phase of AI right now. I'd say we all know it's like, oh my gosh, how do we do that? So it's going to get easier as time goes on.
Yeah, I love that analogy. Thank you, Linda. That's too funny.
Let's remember that age.
You're giving me
What's
a lot
that?
more credit because I still say we're in the cut and paste stage.
Boom. Guess it's all a matter of perspective and where we're coming from. So, all right, thank you. Dr. Pat, there are so many tools out there. Is there some organization of what you really need and what they're best for? Yes, absolutely. That will be one of the resources that you will be getting by attending this summit. So absolutely, we're wanting to make it as easy as possible for you. Okay. And will they explain AI tools step by step? Well, actually, on day 3, we will have a live demonstration of AI agents, which is going to be really interesting from an amazing company. It's called Lindy, and the CEO is coming for that. And he has said he will do a live demonstration. So it's like no code. It's super simple. So I'm super excited about that. So that'll be great to have that coming in as well.
Karen, do you want to say what agents are?
Go ahead.
No, nothing. Eric, why don't you tell us what agents are? Because I don't know that I can explain it very well.
Well,
Stuff.
agents is basically the more current iteration of basically the old Zapier tool. So Zapier could connect data elements, whereas agents connect AI elements. So you can go from one AI that might be conversational AI. You can go to one AI for research, create the content, bring it back, then take that content from your agent and feed it to maybe an AI that'll create your video, or go to different AI to create your audio. And so you can basically create a series of steps, step by step, where one AI can gather their information and send it and talk to the other so that you go from idea to final product.
And at the end of this call, I will drop a link to a 1-minute video that will blow your mind about agentic AI and where we're going, because it's so cool. So, but I'm not going to do it yet because I don't want to distract people. So and remind me if I forget.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. Yeah, so I mean, it's going to get easier and easier, and it's going to get more and more, and we just have to be able. That's why you need to get on the AI train before it takes off. And there are already trains that have taken off, but there's still time to get on the train. You still have a chance to get on this, and that's really important. And that's why we need to get. And here's the thing, and I come back to what I started with at the beginning. We all need to get on the train, but we all need to be in a position of influence where we want it to be used for good, okay? And I will just share here very briefly. I hadn't planned on sharing this quick story, but ChatGPT helped a young, somebody's giving the thumbs up on that one. ChatGPT helped a young man, a teenager, help him walk through committing suicide. And I was devastated by this. And I put a post out on LinkedIn, and I've like not had a post go viral like that before. And it was pretty crazy. And so, I mean, the reason I'm bringing this up is because we don't want to have AI where it can harm people in any way, shape, or form. And so we need really strong leaders in these companies and all sorts of different companies that we're making sure that we're using it in a way that's good. AI for good. I can't emphasize that enough. So
that goes back to one of the earlier questions was basically, what is the minimum thing that somebody should know when dealing with AI? And I don't think it's necessary if you're a leader of a company to know how to do the actual implementation, how to write a prompt, or all of that kind of stuff. It's to have a basic understanding of how AI works, how it functions, how it gets trained, and how you can make sure that your teams who are doing the implementation can be guided correctly so that it does build that trust, it does build that authenticity that's required to do it correctly.
Yeah, exactly. So big underlining reason as to why we're doing this summit. I want to make sure that we get our last 3 tickets out there, our vouchers for this vacation voucher. Yay! So I have a question. I want everybody to be involved and engaged and put this into the chat. What is the number one thing that you hope to learn at this summit? Okay, number one thing you hope to learn at the summit, drop in the chat. And let's start seeing what your answers are here. That would be great. And then I will just double check on the questions here before, I think I've answered most of them. Yes. Yeah, okay. And if you have any other questions, you can drop them again in the Q&A. Okay, so I'm seeing ideas on how to use AI. That's great. Thanks, Giselle. How to use AI step by step. Carol, great. I'm seeing, oh gosh, okay, now that all the answers, it always takes a little bit of a lag and then all of a sudden everything starts coming in. Okay, so how to generate good leads for real estate. That's great. You're going to definitely have some value there. Better awareness of specific tools and venues to get a solution. Learn more about intriguing use cases and implementation. You're definitely going to get stuff for that. Warren, integration with workflow. Yes, absolutely. These are great, you guys, because there will be something for all of these answers here for you. So I love seeing all these things coming in. So thank you for that. Okay, so we have 3 vouchers left, and if I need to get a drum roll. I need some music here. So everybody, drum roll on your desk, please. Do it for yourself at your desk,
I
wherever
guess
you
you
are.
got to add that to your audio track.
Yes, I do. Okay, I'm gonna figure that one out. Hopefully in time for the summit. All right. Okay, so we have our 3 winners. Number 1 is Samir. Yay! Give it up for Samir. Yay! Thumbs up. Samir, let's see your reaction down there. That would be great. Dr. Pat. Yay! Another one. You got, if you guys ask good questions and you're engaged, you're going to get the attention of my team. So I'll give you guys a hint. All right. And our 3rd winner is Carol. And Carol, I don't want to butcher your name. So Carol Moncrief, I think I said it right. I'm really bad with last name, you guys. So just forgive me if I should say that at the start of everything. I'm going to butcher last names, so never mind. Anyway, yay. We'll reach out to you and get you guys those vouchers. So super excited about that. Okay, are there any other questions that you guys have? I just have to think through. I showed you the schedule page, and I think we can drop a link in for the schedule just to make sure everybody gets that. We'll be live sessions on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday between 11 and 1. If you want to upgrade for the VIP, which I will definitely highly recommend, because then you'll get access to all the recordings, you'll be able to join the sessions. If we can put the link in for that too, in case anybody here does want to upgrade now, that would be great. And this is a little bit of what we're going to be doing there, interacting more in person and getting a chance to be able to be together and, being able to make a difference. And the last thing I'm going to ask you guys, everybody who's here live, you all know people in your circle of influence who think and believe the way that you do, who have similar values, who want to do good in the world, who want to work with companies that are making a difference in the world, who believe that we can use business and AI for good. I want to give you a task to go out and invite at least 5 other people to this summit and just spread this out to your network, because we want to collect as many people like this. And the reason for this is because if we can bring a voice to what's happening in the AI world and say, hey, there is a bunch of people here that want to make sure that we're using it for good. What do we need to do so that we can be a part of that conversation? That would be great. Okay. Okay. The other thing is we did put together a companion guide. I don't know if all of you have seen that or not. I love all the reactions here, you guys. I love the interaction here. So, the companion guide is going to be really helpful to take notes and to know what each person is talking about for all of the different speakers. So my team is doing an incredible job behind the scenes. There's so many moving parts moving behind the scenes. You guys have no idea. I didn't have any idea until I got into this, but I'm really impressed with them. And we're trying to give you guys a top-notch experience that will truly make a difference for you and help you in your AI journey, basically. So there is the link to the guide that you can get so you can just, have it available as you're going through this experience. We want to make it an amazing experience for you. So I'm so glad that you guys took the time to come and show up here. Linda, if you want to drop that on the agents, go ahead, because I remembered that one too. And, or whatever it was that you were going to do. So you guys can pick all of those up. And okay, hold on. I'm seeing some questions coming in. Okay, did just noticed the link to my VIP is missing, so we'll get it Monday. Okay, so yeah, the VIP link will be out. You can sign up even on the schedule page to get to that VIP, so it's there. Along with the toolkit and the companion guide, do we also get to see some examples on how to use it well? If you mean the tools, is it Nazi? I'm pronouncing your name right? Yeah, there are that's the AI tools in action day. Day 3 is when we'll actually get into that. And I know many of the speakers on that day with the recorded calls are actually showing tools and what to do and how to work with them. So it's very, very structured in that way. So it'll be helpful. You'll get a start. Yes, absolutely. So we're going to give as much value as we can. And yeah, everyone, I think, Zara, before we end this call, do you have everyone like to connect to them so we can get your voucher? We can find your email in our system as well, I think, right? I don't want to end this. Yeah. So, okay.
Yes, I do have their contact. Yeah,
You do or you don't?
I do. I do.
Look, this team is amazing, you guys. You guys, we're really blessed to be able to put this together and have these amazing people behind us, supporting what we're doing. So,
Yes, I
yay.
think that they deserve a lot of extra credit. Both Zara and Nayla have done a
Absolutely.
phenomenal job putting this
Yep.
together.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
100%. Lots of hearts and claps. Yes, because they deserve it. And we're going to be showcasing them. And, for all the people that have been supporting the summit, putting this together, all the AI consultants that are giving of their time, we're really active right now sharing on, all of the social media. So if you see that, share those posts too, engage with them because we're trying to crack the algorithms of all this stuff, so we can get more people and get more visibility for the summit. It's going to be a great experience. You're going to get so much value out of this. I'm so grateful that you're taking the time to join us on the Sunday morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Thank you for that extra time. And I hope this was helpful. I hope it answered some of the questions that you might have had. And I will definitely be looking forward to seeing you guys here on Tuesday. And we will end with our theme song. So
Which was AI generate, which was used by AI, right?
This is
Created
an
by AI.
AI theme song. So you guys are getting the sneak peek at the first song. So listen to the words because it's designed for this summit.
We don't hear it.
Can't hear it
Thank
there.
you. Small tech glitch. Sure. Okay. It's just me. I'm jamming out by myself.
Good.
Oh my God. Okay. Hold on. Share computer audio. Okay. You got God,
It's a good song.
yeah. Okay. Here it comes. I got to start it over again. All right. Here we go. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Just
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate your time.
leaders with vision are crystal clear. Culture and truth.
Real humans. Yes, we are real humans here.
Business with purpose to succeed. We're breaking through. Yeah, I forgot the power of you. Freedom, ideas. Make tomorrow forever. It's a punch. We rise, we were distant. I want you one. One in the future, will you? Not just today. This journey goes together. We'll grow. The vision stays strong. Although leaders supporting each other, leaving no one behind. The way they know things. When we are on good force, oh, what the is realize I'm working on it's left and free. Our brothers, that's future for you. Let's build it's too busy, we'll take the lead. Turn data into real speed. The coin runs numbers behind the scene. We'll bring back time for the bigger dream. We rise, we business and AI working as one. Being together and for legacy. Summit, it's just the start. A movement of the leaders, a work of the heartbeat. See how the clan goes on. Though we lead together, we've won.
Yay. Okay. Thanks, you guys. See you on Tuesday. Have a great rest of your weekend. Take care. Bye now.
Yeah.